Hey, Kapper here. Big announcement on a new series. This is serious stuff for you landscapers. But before that, I had to have a bourbon, Daddy's Little Helper, and my redneck pointer, because you're going to see the plans. Let's get to work here. The new mini-series for the next 4 to 6 or 8 weeks is Mrs. Kapper is in charge, and we are going to landscape the front of the house. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we go. This is the front of the house. This is actually to scale. These squares are 1 foot squares. So the queen, Mrs. Kapper, laid it all out. She's going to take some time off of work and we are going to work on this. So the first thing we'll see here is this is going to be a 6 foot walkway. By the way, we're trying to do all this on a budget, okay? This is DIY, do it yourself, you know, on a reasonable budget stuff. So this whole area in yellow is going to be pea gravel. Okay, and this is the side of the house and this is the front. Here's the front porch with the pillars. So this is all pea gravel. These stones are flagstone, left over from the foundation of the home. They're the kind of the thin flat stones. Man, I just can't get over how beautiful this looks right here. And it was extremely affordable. Wow, what a change from just concrete to this. So they're gonna kind of get settled in that pea gravel. These blue ones are sandstone. You could see down here, layered sandstone. We got these from the bottom of the lake. I'll put a little clip in here for you to show you these. How's that for a rock? Yeah, I think the Bobcat would have struggled just a little. Well, I asked him if he could set some of them big ones up along the shore. Attaway, Jim Bob. This one down here is giant. That one laying right there. And the green, these are all different variation of bushes. All right, in the corner here, Mrs. Kapper's got a hydrangea tree right in the corner. Some ferns right down here. This is a climbing cedar trellis of some type. She's not positive yet. In the corner, what's that, babe? That's an arborvitae. A tall column, kind of a green tree. Here we have a carpet juniper, a lavender. These are ground cover brush, really low. And it's going to be fairly symmetrical, the best we can get it to match this side and this side. These large sandstones are going to be step layered here because this is kind of downhill sloping down. So these will be step layered down, and on this side of the house it's also down, but they probably won't be step layered. And here I'll show you a quick picture of that. We already have a large stone in place here that we pulled out of the woods with the coyote. Here, this is the existing gravel driveway. Okay, and this corner is always very wet and damp and it's shaded all the time. So that's why Mrs. Kapper's got a lot of greenery in here that will grow in the shade but also soak up moisture. Okay, so the way we envision this thing happening, and of course it's subject to change along the way, is this whole perimeter is 3 foot wide. Okay, we're trying to keep that uniform. This walkway is 6 foot wide. So for the walkway, we're going to cut this line, we're going to cut the sod, and I'm going to attempt to do a nice scrape with the bucket on the tractor, which is 6 foot wide. I'll try and scrape that sod off very precisely. That should be interesting for that. And then the first thing that she's going to do is she's going to plant the plants in their positions first. And then probably we're going to lay the felt paper and then the perimeter border. Okay, and then after that I'm going to take the Chevy dump truck to a local quarry dealer, and we are going to get like pebble stone for this entire project. I think one full load, about 3 yards, will work for the entire project. We calculated it out at roughly, I think, 2 1/4 cubic yards total. That's with a 2-inch layer on this whole thing. So I'll get 3 cubic yards to be safe and have extra. So there you have it. This is very low tech. We don't have all the computer 3D generated animations, but hopefully you get an idea on what we're trying to do, and we're going to bring it to you in phases as we do it. So far we have a lot of the plants purchased, which I'll show you a picture of them out there. And Mrs. Kapper hit this grass all here with Roundup. An important note here is we're not going to dig anything out of here. We're going to put everything right over the grass and weeds that are there, because this is all pitched just right away to bring the water away from the house, and we don't want to affect that pitch, so we're going to lay the gravel and the plants on the ground as it sits right now so we don't affect the pitch away from the house. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very interesting, and we have no idea how it's actually going to turn out, but we'll bring it to you every step of the way. So stay tuned on Kapper Outdoors for some serious, I mean serious DIY landscaping. Rock and roll.